Eala crushes Kayla to move on cusp of Guadalajara Open crown. Eala moves within a win of a maiden WTA Challenger title as she dismantles the USA's Kayla and sets up a clash with Hungary's Udvardy in the Guadalajara Open final. A breakthrough WTA Challenger title is within reach for Eala. Eala advanced to the final of the Guadalajara Open in Mexico after a 6-2, 6-3 dismantling of the USA's Kayla at the Grandstand Caliente of the Pan American Tennis Center in Zapopan on Friday, September 5th, Saturday, September 6th, Manila time. The only remaining seeded player in the WTA 125 tournament, the Filipina second seed shook off a shaky start and finished off the 25-year-old American in just 1 hour and 8 minutes to arrange a title clash with Hungary's Udvardy. Although significantly ranked lower at world number 418, they gained nearly 2-0 lead before world number 75 Eala hit her stride, taking the next 6 games to clinch the opening set. Eala actually won 8 straight games as she began the second set up 2-0. Day broke Eala in the following game, then held serve to tie the count at 2-2. But the 20-year-old Filipina easily wrested back control and wrapped up the match with a forehand winner. With the win, Eala reached a final for the second time this year after her runner-up finish in the WTA 250 Eastbourne Open in the United Kingdom, where she lost a close match that went to a third-set tiebreak against Australia's Maya Joint in June. The WTA 125 or WTA Challengers is the second highest level in women's competition below the top-tier WTA Tour, which includes the Grand Slams, WTA Finals, WTA 1000, WTA 500, and WTA 250 events. Standing in the way of Eala is world number 134 Udvardy, who owns one WTA 125 title she won in the Argentine Open in 2022. It was also in 2022 when Udvardy posted her best result in a Grand Slam as she made the second round of the Wimbledon Championships. Eala and Udvardy played against each other once in the past, the Hungarian earning a straight sets win in the round of 16 of the Oeiras Open in Portugal last April. As she tangles with Udvardy again on Sunday, September 7th, Manila time. This time with more at stake, Eala hopes to redeem herself. In the heart of Guadalajara, where the heat of Mexico mingles with the fire of ambition, Eala delivered a performance that will echo far beyond the court. With poise, power, and a touch of artistry, the 19-year-old Filipina phenom crushed American contender Kayla, moving to the brink of her greatest professional triumph yet, the Guadalajara Open crown. This was more than just a match. It was a statement, a symphony of forehands and backhands that told the world she is ready, not just for this tournament, but for tennis's grandest stages. A stage set for greatness. Guadalajara has become something of a proving ground for emerging stars, and Eala has embraced its energy with open arms. From her very first match, she showed not only her technical brilliance but her resilience, the quiet, unyielding kind that champions are built upon. The crowd, diverse and electric, quickly adopted her as one of their own. With every explosive winner, they rose to their feet, sensing they were watching the birth of something extraordinary. Kayla, a talented left-hander from the United States, was expected to test Eala's mettle. Day's crafty shot-making and veteran savvy was supposed to ask questions of the teenager's composure. But Eala answered with authority. From the very first game, she played with a clarity of purpose, dictating the rhythm and bending the match to her will. Power meets precision. What defined Eala's victory was the balance between raw power and calculated precision. Her serve, often a tool of growing players still searching for consistency, was a weapon of destruction against Day. Time and again, she placed it with pinpoint accuracy, following up with forehands that pierced through the court like lightning. Day fought valiantly, trying to draw Eala into longer rallies, hoping experience would tilt the match in her favor. But Eala's footwork, quick, sharp, and endlessly adaptive, shut down every avenue. If Day tried to pull her wide, Eala responded with a blistering angle. If she attacked the net, Eala threaded passing shots with surgical confidence. The match soon tilted into a masterclass, the scoreline reflecting Eala's dominance, but the deeper story was about control, the way she harnessed her emotions, the way she stood tall in the pressure moments. The spirit of a champion. Eala's journey to this moment has been one of patience and relentless effort. Born and raised in Manila, she carried the dreams of a nation into a sport where Southeast Asian representation has been rare. Her time at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Spain sharpened her skills, exposing her to the rigors of professional tennis. Yet, no matter how far she has traveled, She brings with her the unmistakable pride of being Filipina. Against Kayla Day, that pride burned bright. With each point, her intensity never wavered. Her fist pumps weren't just for herself. They were for her country, for every young athlete watching from afar, believing that they, too, could rise. The crowd could feel it. They began chanting her name in rhythmic bursts. Eala, Eala. Each syllable carried the weight of belief, as though Guadalajara itself had become an extension of Manila for one night. One step from glory. With the victory over Day, Eala now stands on the cusp of history. A Guadalajara Open crown would mark the biggest title of her young career, validating not only her immense potential but her ability to seize the spotlight under pressure. The path ahead won't be easy. Finals are a different battle, a blend of nerves, expectations, and the burning desire of an opponent equally hungry for the trophy. Yet if her demolition of Kayla Day is any indication, Eala is ready. Ready not just to compete, but to conquer. What makes this moment even more significant is the larger narrative it carries. For Filipino tennis, Eala's success is more than an individual achievement. It's a beacon, a story that can ignite an entire generation of players in a nation where basketball often dominates the sporting landscape. Her rise proves that tennis, too, has a hero to rally behind, beyond the court. But perhaps what sets Eala apart isn't just her forehand or her resilience, it's her authenticity. After the match, when asked about her feelings, she smiled, her words carrying both humility and ambition. She spoke of gratitude, of learning from every opportunity, and of the belief that hard work is the true currency of greatness. That humility, combined with her fierce competitiveness, makes her a player to be feared and admired. She is both the storm and the calm after it. A glimpse of the future. Tennis thrives on stories of young stars breaking through barriers. Just as Osaka, Swiatek, and Reggiano once electrified the tennis world with their breakthroughs, Eala is carving her own path. She does it not by imitating others, but by being unapologetically herself, a blend of Filipino spirit, Spanish discipline, and global ambition. Her victory over Kayla Day will be remembered as a turning point, the night when promise transformed into inevitability. It was the kind of performance that makes fans whisper, "She's going to be a champion." Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.